Welcome back, guys. Ben here, and today we are checking out Knights in Tight Spaces. So the developer Ground Shatter and publisher Raw Fury, they were kind enough to provide me a key, and this is actually a sequel to the game Fights in Tight Spaces, which was more, I would say, like a John Wick simulator in a way, where you're like one agent working through and taking out these bad guys. And this is the sequel to that called Knights in Tight Spaces, where it takes it more into a fantasy setting. You're now able to have a party of characters, and if you've played something like Slay the Spire, this is got a similar vibe to that, but then you've got like a tactical turn-based kind of top-down fighting going on as well. So we're gonna have a little look at it. I've played a little bit of this so far. We're gonna do a run and I'll walk you through it, so you can then check it out and see if you like it. As always, the link to the Steam page will be linked in the description below. And this came out on the 4th of March. It's currently £16.75, and you can also download a demo and check this out as well. So if you like get a feeling in this video of like, I want to check it out but not quite ready to buy it or whatever, you can always check out the demo and see how it runs. I can confirm this runs on Steam Deck and runs very well on PC, but when we get into it, you'll see it's not the most graphically demanding of games. So yeah, let's jump straight in, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. Like I said, I alluded to it being similar to Slay the Spire. We're gonna have cards, and we're gonna then also have like branching trees to like choose from, like how we climb the tower, or in this case go through our journey. So we're gonna go straight in to the story, and we're going to do medium difficulty, and we've now unlocked a few different. We've got brawler, fighter, rogue, and sorcerer. Sorcerer was what we've just unlocked. We can see here we've got no armor, we've got quite low health, I'd say, and then these are our cards we're going to have on the right hand side. So these are all, you can see the blue item on the top right of each card is our momentum. That's our basically how many turns or energy or whatever you want to call it. And then we've basically got these green ones are kind of movement cards. We've got attack cards, things to give ourselves shields and stuff like that. But unlike Slay the Spire, where it's like two-dimensional, this obviously is three-dimensional. We can move around on the board and everything like that. So we're going to be able to basically put ourselves in the best position, hopefully. We can see the sorcerer gets certain buffs. Each archetype has its own kind of positive negatives and stuff like that. So we're weaker with melee and unarmed, but much better, 25% buff if we're using magic attacks. And we have a staff, which is the new thing, because with Fights in Tight Spaces, the previous game, and I would recommend checking that out. And after playing this for a little bit, I would say they don't either like replace each other either. I would still go back and enjoy Fights in Tight Spaces, because I feel like this game has evolved to make it completely different, but in a good way. The Fights in Tight Spaces has still got some really cool stuff going for it. But anyway, daylight spills into the tavern as you swing the door open. The barkeeper scowls at you from across the room as you enter. So we kind of, in this one, we've got this kind of, because we're doing the story, we've got this story-based kind of exchange going on, and from what I've seen, this is fairly similar regardless of the archetype you have. There might be like individual differences, but for the most part this is going to be the same each time. So we are going to, I think we're going to apologize and get our max health higher. That's quite a nice little boost. Kid, well, it is you, but it ain't just you. Anyone with a hint of magic is a target these days. Okay, so this is a bit of unique dialogue because we're a sorcerer. I'm looking for you. Nice, okay. Door bursts open and a gang of angry thugs piles in. Right, so I'm gonna see some combat. There we go. So we've kind of got this like world map kind of thing that's going on. And this is different from the one we had last time. So I think this is generated each time. Like it's going to be a unique one. and we kind of will follow through the story. Each one of these is like an encounter, and then again, like the tower in Slay the Spire, or the Spire kind of map that you have, you've got like different branching paths that will give you things to consider one way or another. So anyway, let's jump in. But one of the new things that's in this game that wasn't in Fights in Tight Space is that we now also can basically manage our equipment as well. So we can choose to have like a better staff and armor and shields and things like that, depending on our like build and character, obviously. So we have our Q&E that will like let us move around. You can, with the enhanced camera, put the middle mouse button down to zoom in and position it a bit better. And I do like how it's all quite smooth, like hides the walls when you're looking at it. Now, these orange kind of the ones mean that enemies are going to spawn here next turn. So we're actually going to stop one of these because we've got an opportunity to do so. Holding Alt will show you the boundaries, and so we can push people out windows and out doorways, and no matter what their health is, that'll instantly kill them. It's cool if you can pull that off, but it's more something to be aware of. It's not something that happens all the time. And we can see at the top we've got our kind of momentum. I'm not sure what they call the yellow one in this one, but it's basically like our charge, like our the more combat you do without moving, the higher this gains. And then obviously what turn number we're on. And each one will have a main objective, which is just defeat the 4 enemies. And then you can kind of have a bonus objective, which is in this instance be a bit quick about it. And that's probably the main one that you'll get, is like complete the fight within a certain amount of turns. Because you can really just take your time, otherwise the deck will just constantly reset. As long as you're staying alive and moving around, there's no real pressure or urgency on that side of things. So we can obviously hold Alt to get an idea of our enemies, their health, their next attacks. These are going to hit me for 8 and 6 respectively if I stay here. I do not want to do that. So we're going to push the target tile. We're going to use clear out. I see some of these cards are actually going to be new because I haven't played as a sorcerer. So we're going to use this one. We're going to push him back one. And now he's on here. He's going to stop this one spawning in, which is going to be good. And we also know he can't reach us. Does he? Yeah, he can't reach us because he can only... Oh, actually, maybe he can. No, he can't hit us from here. If he was standing here, he can, but he can't hit us from here. This one, we can't dodge it either. He's gonna throw us and deal 6 damage, and we can't dodge it. We don't have anything to dodge anyway. Damage plus... Oh, that's our combo. That's what they call it. The combo. We've got 1 out of 10 now, and we've got 2 out of 3. So we've got our party health at the moment, but you start each story on your own. So we won't have a party member, I think, until we finish the prologue. Might show separately on that what that looks like. We see here the hammer blow. We actually have range, and the lightning strike will do 20. Can target any tile on the board, which is really cool. So we could kill this guy, but we kind of want to keep him in so that he blocks that, because if we kill this guy, we will have someone just spawn in there. The hammer blow we can actually do with range, and I think we're going to do that, and then we're going to slip to move out the way and block this one. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit this guy. Not a lot, because we are a sorcerer and we're not that strong. And we're going to end our turn. And on this difficulty, which is the default experience, the brave, you get 1 rollback. That's what that is on the bottom right corner, that little arrow. So if we make a mistake and we're like, oh, not happy with that, we can then press that and it will rewind it basically for that turn. So we've got a couple of new ones. We've got ranged fireball attack. We can have a teleport which moves us into anyone. Quick strike, slip and rend. I was really hoping we'd have one that could push, because if we could push that guy out the window, that would be pretty cool, but we don't have the card this time. So we've got to wait. The rend is quite interesting to the point that I feel like we can't really teleport and use rend. And the sorcery one gives us a lot of options with the ranged attack as well, up to 10 tiles in front of us, up to 8 tiles in front of us. So really cool different way of playing, because I played as the knight the first time around, or the warrior, and very similar melee based combat as the first game. I think what we might do is just teleport over there to block that one coming in. There's an argument that you want them to come in, but let's just play with these two for now. Let's end the turn. Okay, we've got magic shield. And it seems like we can actually put that on another, like on a teammate as well if we wanted to. I'm gonna see. I think we'll take the 15. He's only going to do 6 damage to us, so I think we'll teleport with the idea that there'll be a few of these now. Okay, lightning strike, hammer blow. We've got the clear out option, but again, now we're not in the right position, which is typical. So hammer blow isn't really a great one for us. We don't really want that card. So let's get rid of this guy because he's going to target us. So we're going to take him out with a lightning. He's down. We've got 3 turns to kill the other ones now. So we're probably not going to get the huge... get the bonus. These guys are in now. Okay. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna rend. There we go. Now I could get pushed out here, so I want to be careful. I don't want to get kicked out. So I think what we'll do, I need to kill both of these if we can, which I think we can. We can. We're gonna hit him, kill him, and we're gonna fireball to kill him. And there we go. We get a nice little slow-mo. And you can then do a replay and have it so it's like, you know, you can then watch it play out how you did it before and everything like that. So, quick replay. We get a little score, we get our like bonus objectives and everything as well. We get some extra money and a new card. And I think discard a random card, but draw a random magic card. Or we'll do long strike or a quick block. I'm going to take the block. So it's different as well. So we're snatching up your kind all over the kingdom. So this is setting up in the prologue the kind of quest. This is actually quite unique for this archetype then, which is cool. Find your fate, hustler, before it finds you. Okay, so in this instance, we've only got the next option to move to, which is what we're going to do now. And we're in a new arena now. What I really do like about this is the art style of this is just like, it's very nicely like drawn and very iconic. And it's nice to see the color, because fights in tight spaces is very black, white, and red, for the most part, which was their like artistic style there. So we can do the clear out option. We got an archer, brigand, tavern goon. So we're gonna do the push out, the clear out, which is gonna push him against the wall and damage him. I think we're gonna make the most of Try hitting the wall there. Get a bit of damage. We've really got to preserve ourselves, so we're going to move out this way. You don't want to be too aggressive because your health persists through the run. So when that health is gone, there are opportunities to heal it, but it is quite stingy. And we moved out the way, and because they were ready to attack, because we moved out the way, they still attack, and so you can get them to actually hurt and injure themselves and their own teammates. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to teleport behind them. Use fireball. There we go. I'm just moving around just so I can keep an eye on the angles that we've got going on. And I said it's very good with the information of telling you like what's going to happen. So this guy will push me, and so I will take damage, but then extra damage because I'll hit the wall. So I'd want to avoid that as well. Rend will do 10, but we don't really have an opportunity to use it against multiple people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. Push him in front of the archer. I think the archer will shoot and kill this guy actually. And we do have a special like objective to push an enemy out of the board. I don't think we're going to get that on this one. I find that is quite hard to, it's very circumstantial. There we go. He's dead from that. We're going to push in. We are surrounded. That's just how we like it. So, trying to see a bit of maths now. We could take this guy out and kill him with the hammer blow. You don't want to waste like one of these bigger ones on these two. On this guy, sorry. We want to use it on one of the big on these two. So this one's got 33 and 22 health. I think we're going to want to kill him and then dash out. And then do a fireball. Well, we're going to do it in this order. So we're going to kill him, get rid of him. We're going to fireball this person. The archer should then do 10 damage to them as well. So they'll have 8 health after this. I'm going to dash out over here. And we don't actually have a turn limit this time. So we could try and bait them to get one where we could push them out of this bit here. Again, I'm gonna fireball. We've been quite lucky that we've always had like a movement pile, which has been nice. I think we're gonna do magic shield on ourselves because it's free as well. It doesn't actually cost anything. But we're going to take 16 damage. We only have 8. What we're going to do is we're going to take out the archer. And block that damage. We are hurt, but it used our armor, which the armor resets anyway. So that's not a problem. I don't think this is going to work because what we would want to do is kind of bait them over this way. Yeah, the AI is quite clever. They know they're not just going to go here and give us a free one. So I'm probably going to stop playing with my food here because it's only a secondary objective. There we go. And no damage taken. So as long as your health doesn't go down, you don't get penalized on that side of things. But we didn't get the money, the extra money. So deal 1 damage but apply 2 aggro. So as a sorcerer, we can almost act like a tank. Deception will apply 1 weakened and 1 vulnerable. That's pretty good. And a slip just gives us more options to move around, but it uses 2 of our combo. I think we'll use deception. That might be quite useful. So we got then a bit of the story kind of stuff, and we got a choice then. Receive gold or a consumable. I think we'll use a let's do gold, because we can buy better staffs and stuff with gold. Here we go. Boss never shows his face. Can't get in without an invitation. Make a name for yourself. Okay. Let's make some noise. So now we've got the option of going to the tavern to heal up, and outside of the prologue you'll be able to hire other party members. The trader, purchase an upgrade and remove cards, and then the blacksmith, which will let you do equipment. We might go for the equipment. We've got a few things here. We could buy like a warlock's cape. Gain attuned, adds a consume curse card to your deck. So this basically lets you do magic. So a non-magical character could then use magic. We can already do that. It'll tell you what is able to be used by you or not. So we could equip like an axe and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily make the most sense for us to do so. We have our consumables, different potions and poisons. We can upgrade our staff, which might be the best thing to do. Gives extra damage and support attacks. Let's just do that. There we go. And if you click on the party, you can view party. You can have up to 3 of you in total. And then you have all your items and you can equip them here. The main thing is that they all share the same momentum. So I think you get 1 extra momentum per character. There we go, we've got like a purple one here. So we look at the boundaries, we've got the boundary for the door. That's pretty much it. And we want 2 enemies killed by enemy attacks basically. So we can make use of this archer right now. And again, we're spoiled for choice here. What we might do, can we do that at any range? Or is it only people next to us? Okay, people next to us. They're going to take 50% extra damage. Do lightning strike instead of rend. I'm gonna slip here. This will be our first one. The archer will kill this person. There we go. That's 1 of 2. We don't have rend this time. It's typical. You will notice this all the time of like, oh, this is the card I actually want now. Isn't here. I think we could teleport our way out of there. I think we might opt to just reposition. Okay. So we actually push him into him. He's got 72 health as well. We do want to start whittling him down. Looks like we're gonna probably teleport to preserve health. We do not want to take 10 plus the back damage. This is a different playstyle from what I'm used to. He's actually killed his friend there, which I didn't know. I took some damage, but that's fine. We've got the special one done. We'll hit him. We'll do a hammer blow. I'm gonna slip. And just going to put the magic shield on just in case he does another area of effect attack. He's buffed him. We put deception on this guy so he takes extra damage. And the problem is that we can't dodge the archer really. We could kill the archer and then dash, I think is what we're going to do. Then we're just going to have 1v1. Get him out of the way. We could have done fireball. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually redo this. I've used my turn reset. I'm going to do the same thing there. I'm going to get rid of him. I'm going to weigh up. No, I was right. I'm going to dash. I have just wasted my turn reset there. There we go. Right. So let's push him. We might be able to just push him out. We get lucky. We can reach with hammer blow. I think we'll use rend. We'll activate quick block, but yeah. Let's push him back again. Because we have the shield, I'm actually going to I'm going to close the distance on him. Oh no, he still moves up. Okay. We might be able to be greedy here because we've got the deception on him. So we're going to do more damage to him. There we go. Job done. Okay. So we get to pick our cards. Jolt increases our combo. There's some cards that have special abilities that don't use momentum, but these your combo instead, and that's like the importance of your combo. We might take it, but we don't really have much to do with it at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it right here, and I'm going to come back once we've finished the prologue, because you'll then be able to see once we've got another party member, and we'll go from there. And there we go. This is going to be our person that we can hire. This is random. It was like a knight last time. So we can view party. Oh, look somewhere. We can recruit right there. So we've got brawler, fighter, brawler. We can afford. I don't know if we can hire two. We can afford to. Let's do Corbin. Gives you a breakdown of what they do. And so they actually have different ones, different cards they'll add. They'll only add those free cards. That's quite good. That's quite good because that's free. Those are quite good actually. That's free. It moves towards. Oh, they're both quite good. I think we might go for this one. We're gonna go for this. There we go. This is where the main real portion of this game now changes from fights in tight spaces, is that we now have multiple kit characters. So if we attack someone like here and we've got someone next to them, they'll auto attack and do extra damage already. And on the left hand side, we can basically select which character we want to be doing the fighting. You'll see we have the same base free momentum plus 1 extra per person. So maximum momentum is 5. So they still share the same cards. And like, if you get magic stuff, that's going to be like, only my guy can do that. So you see these two are down because Isabella can't do magic. We come back, the sorcerer can do magic. So I think what we're going to do is we will Use deception. That's a freebie. You'll see the values differ depending on who's doing what. So I think we'll do a snap strike. This should trigger the sorcerer to do an auto attack. I think. Who's who? Oh no. There we go. Brawler. Snap strike. There we go. And we do have enough to probably hit him like that. There we go. He's gone. And slip her out to one side. There we go. And with her, we can do hammer blow. Even though it's with an axe. I'll probably just dash her to the side. Do that. There we go. And so it adds this little dynamic now where it's just an evolution of the previous title, but still with enough familiarity here, which, as a fan of that first game, I really like the enhanced like options we've got now. So she could do a shoulder throw. She could also do flying strike. Does it matter who does that? Oh yeah, she's actually the best one at doing that. It will use full momentum. It pretty much is an instant kill. But she also can't shoulder throw. So she's got quite a few options. We've got default blocking. So I think we'll move ourselves there. I think with our sorcerer, okay, dash over this way. We'll do the throw. We've actually swapped position. And they're downed at the moment. It's end turn. There we go. See what cards we get. So, sorcerer might do the fire and then freeze them. Here we go. Right. I'm actually going to move them up. Dash them over. With 10 range damage. And I'll push him back as well. I think. Did it push him back? Oh, it just pushed them. Okay. That's fine. We're not pushing in. I'm really bad at pushing enemies out the board. Who's got the most health that we can... So we can just kill this guy. Let's get rid of him. Nice and simple. I'm going to put the lock on. Dashing close. Give him a little push. And a little hit. Lovely. I didn't know we could hit from 2 squares away. But that is very handy. And we've just got this one guy left, which I was gonna say we could do the teleport, but we can't really do much when we're there. Go up here. There we go. There we go. And that is basically knights in tight spaces. That's basically how it works. And you're going to go through. We can counter throw and deal 6 damage, add 6 block. That's quite nice. This little story that we're going through as well. Let's unlock side quests. There's some extra stuff to do. But yeah, that's knights in tight spaces. Like I said, you've got this campaign map to go all the way through and do all your bits and pieces. But then you've also got daily climbs and endless mode where you can just kind of just build and do the things you want. So they've also got a nice little compendium so you can see all your different cards and items that are available that we haven't even seen half of these. You've also got your legacy, which reminds me a little bit of Slay the Spire, but also a game called Wildermyth, I think it's called, where you can remember your like past fighters, your past runs. So it's worth noting that even with your party members, if your main original person dies at all, it's game over. So very interesting. If you like the kind of turn-based tactical, like I said, this works really well on the Nintendo. This works really well on the Steam Deck, and yeah, really like this one. So like I said, in terms of pricing, £16.75, and there is a demo on Steam that you can check out right now. Has Steam achievements and runs really well. It's not co-op or anything, it is single player. There's no like multiplayer or anything. Has controller support. Yeah, like I said, you can actually pick up a bundle as well. Get the tight spaces bundle. I don't actually know how much that is because I can't see that because I own both games already. This is a nice evolution of a formula that worked, and you'd love to see it. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.